Welcome to New Sky TV Explosive. The love story of Wang Haozhen and Zhai Yiying, a movie-level CP that emerges from the short drama scene, possessing both talent and chemistry. In the fast-paced and fiercely competitive world of short dramas, truly memorable pairings are rare. But Wang Haozhen and Zhai Yiying are an exception, becoming increasingly captivating the more you watch. One is a 33-year-old, composed, and seasoned actor with repeatedly proven acting skills. The other is a 2002-born, spirited, and expressive young actress with eyes that tell a story. The 9-year age gap, initially seen as a risk, unexpectedly created a highly chemistry-driven on-screen relationship. Many viewers were initially skeptical of this pairing. After all, the short drama market has always favored same-age or youthful CPs, while Wang Haozhen exudes a mature aura, while Zhai Yiying possesses a strong youthful vibe, seemingly not on the same aesthetic track. However, it is precisely this contrast that creates a unique tension between them on screen, not a deliberate attempt to be sweet, but a natural progression of emotions. What truly captivates the audience is their attention to detail. A pause in the gaze, a restraint in emotion, a seemingly casual yet subtly emotional line, all are handled with precision by the two actors. Wang Haozhen's performance is known for its steadiness. He doesn't rely on exaggerated actions to grab attention, but rather uses layers of progressively developing emotions to perfectly portray the character's sense of responsibility, protectiveness, and forbearance. Zhai Yiying, on the other hand, excels in authenticity. Her emotional reactions are clean and direct, without unnecessary embellishment, yet incredibly infectious. When maturity and agility collide on the same screen, the quality of the short drama is elevated to a cinematic level. Even more remarkable is that their sweetness doesn't remain superficial. It's not built on a dense pile of intimate scenes, but through lifelike interactions that allow the audience to empathize. An unintentional sidestep to protect, an unconscious glance following, all silently convey the weight of emotion. This restrained yet sophisticated style of expression precisely hits the spot of current audience aesthetic fatigue. It turns out that short dramas don't have to be exaggerated or melodramatic, yet still keep viewers on the edge of their seats. The industry has also begun to re-evaluate this pairing. Some have commented that Wang Haozhen and Zhai Yiying's success is not accidental, but a victory of casting strategy. The age difference is no longer a disadvantage, but a bonus to the depth of the role. The respect and professionalism between the actors make every scene feel safe and trusting. This atmosphere is directly reflected in the quality of the work, making viewers willing to rewatch and continue discussing it. As their popularity continues to rise, discussions about them have gone far beyond just being a good couple. Some are beginning to look forward to them taking on more complex character relationships, while others hope to see them collaborate again in works with more realistic themes, suspense, or deeper emotional depth. Starting with short dramas, yet not being defined by them, is perhaps the biggest surprise Wang Haozhen and Zhai Yiying have brought to the industry. It can be said that in this era driven by algorithms and traffic, they have proven one thing with their strength: what truly endures is not gimmicks, but chemistry, not personas, but performance. Wang Haozhen's mature composure and Zhai Yiying's lively sincerity together create a memorable on-screen emotional experience. It is precisely this contrasting acting style, characterized by gathering and releasing emotions, that imbues their scenes together with unpredictable tension. Wang Haozhen keeps his emotions deeply hidden, compressing all his love, pain, and hesitation into a restrained breath. Zhai Yiying, however, acts like an amplifier, unleashing her long-suppressed feelings all at once. When his silence collides with her outburst, the dramatic tension is instantly amplified, leaving the audience breathless. Many memorable scenes arise precisely from this misalignment. Wang Haozhen, without uttering a single line, simply stands there, his eyes slyly red, yet his shoulders remain straight. Zhai Yiying, her voice trembling with tears, has completely lost control of her emotions. One is desperately holding back her emotions, the other is tearing open her wounds. The two acting rhythms pull at each other without overshadowing each other, instead forming a remarkably sophisticated complement. It is precisely because of this that their emotional scenes feel exceptionally real. Without the filters of idle dramas or deliberately designed sweet moments, the film focuses instead on the hesitations, compromises, and unspoken emotions of the adult world. Wang Haozhen uses silence to bear the weight of the character, while Zhai Yiying uses emotion to speak for the story. Every glance between them feels like a silent dialogue, allowing the audience to automatically fill in the unspoken lines. Many viewers exclaimed that the film had a powerful aftertaste. It's not the kind of fleeting pleasure that you forget immediately, but rather something that lingers in the quiet of the night, reminding you of that scene of them facing each other by the window, of that unspoken confession. This ambiguity allows the emotions to continue to ferment in the audience's hearts. What's remarkable is that, even in the fast-paced environment of short drama filming, the two maintained a high level of respect for their performances. Emotional outbursts weren't out of control, but precisely timed. Restraint wasn't dullness, but a gradual build-up. They made the audience realize that short dramas are not compromises, but performance stages that deserve to be taken seriously. It is precisely for this reason that the combination of Wang Haozhen and Zhai Yiying is repeatedly mentioned and discussed. It's not about generating hype through marketing, but about keeping the audience hooked on the story through solid interactions. Even after the plot ends, the emotions linger. That's the true essence of a high-quality crush. This is precisely why the whiskey and strawberry pairing is so rare and captivating. It's not a cloyingly sweet, quick-fix romance, but rather something to be savored, with a lingering sweetness that grows richer with each viewing. Wang Haozhen is like a strong, lingering whiskey, seemingly restrained and calm on the surface, yet turbulent beneath. Zhai Yiying is like a fresh strawberry, outgoing, sincere, and passionate, radiating vitality amidst its sweet and sour flavors. The fusion of these two qualities on screen creates this memorable chemical reaction. What's most touching about them isn't how sweet they are, but how genuine they are. Their interactions on screen always have a few imperfections, pauses in conversation, awkward moments after losing control of their emotions, and the hesitation before turning away. It is precisely these seemingly imperfect moments that make the characters feel like real people, rather than carefully packaged templates. What audiences crave is never just the romance itself, but the feeling of being seen, understood, and accepted within the relationship. From a market perspective, this pairing perfectly taps into the emotional needs of today's audience. After experiencing aesthetic fatigue with high-sugar filters, more and more people are beginning to prefer this kind of low-sugar, slow-burning, and relatable emotional expression. The pairing of Wang Haozhen and Zhai Yiying doesn't rely on excessive sweetness to maintain its popularity, yet it continues to resonate even after the story ends, with higher discussion and rewatch rates. This lasting popularity is the true value that platforms and producers value. More importantly, this pairing provides a new paradigm for the short drama market. The vitality of a couple stems from the depth of the actors' performances and their professional self-discipline. Without the drain of negative news and the risk of a character's downfall, the work naturally becomes the most solid moat. As long as Wang Haozhen continues to maintain professionalism and restraint, and Zhai Yiying continues to hone her acting skills and broaden her acting range, Whiskey Strawberry will not be easily replaced. Perhaps years from now, people will realize that this couple is remembered not because of any particular memorable moment, but because they made the audience believe in one thing: love may not be perfect, but it must be real. Sweetness can be subtle, yet enduring. And this is precisely the rarest and most precious romance in the era of industrialized short dramas. Thank you for watching the video. See you in the next video. Thank you.